Welcome to Marlins Way, where we find Low Depot Park. The show presents the National League Division Series. It's the Cleveland Guardians taking on the Miami Marlins. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this.
And now, please welcome your Miami Marlins.
And starting this one, Sandy Alcantara. What should we keep an eye on here?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
So we're underway here in game 2. That's in there at the knees, and it's strike 2.
Backdoored him with the breaking ball, just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
Swing and a miss and a changeup in the dirt. Got him. 1 away on the strikeout.
Well, maybe approaching this at bat with a bit too much determination. Sometimes you just got to let the game come to you.
And here is Christian Yelich.
Ball.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
On the ground. Konai steps on the bag. Play is made. 2 out. 2 down, base is empty. Stepping up for the Guardians, Stephen Kwan. And first offering is fouled off. Line to right center field. That's a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. This is Bryce Terang. Foul ball. Late swing, foul to the left.
A little tardy on that fastball. Is going to have to get it going a little quicker. Get that front foot down.
The 0-2.
Ball 1.
And it's a strikeout for the Sandman, his second of the game. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And towing the slab for the Cleveland Guardians, Gavin Williams. What should we keep an eye on here?
With the height, the release point creates a lot of tilt on his pitches. So coming into the zone, really hard for the hitters to get on plane. Makes it very difficult for the hitters to guess.
Stepping in, Xavier Edwards. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. Right through there for a strike.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Jackknifes out of the way. Stays alive. In the air, right field. White on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. And first offering is fouled off. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
Well, as a hitter, you're hoping that the command on that sinker doesn't come until later in the ball game. But if that's how it's going to be all day, it's going to be a tough one for the offense.
Here's a 1-2.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
That one in the dirt. Ball 3. Swings and misses. Struck him out. 2 outs. Base is empty. Max Muncy digs in now. Chases that one upstairs. And before the 0-1, he asks for time.
Ball.
Right through there for a strike. In the air, left field, down the line. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. Inside, almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
And it looks like he wants to go through the signs again. Got him. That ends the inning. We're in the second game of this division series. Stepping up for the Guardians, Drake Baldwin.
First pitch strike right there for him. He's going to have to do that consistently if he's going to give any length to his skipper.
Swing and a ground ball. Konai takes it himself. Leadoff man retired here in the second. Kyle Manzardo digs in for the Guardians. Started after it. Appeal to third. No swing. Earl Hendricks with the call. The 1-0. Alcantara, 30 years old now, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. And looks like he wants the signs again as he steps off the rubber. This one in the air, center field. And there's 2 down. Next for the Guardians is the designated hitter, Bo Naylor. He's a catcher by trade, but the DH here in this one. Next offering in there for a strike. 0-2 now.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. The throw to first. Guardians go down in order. Bottom half of inning number 2. And now for the Marlins, Ramon Laureano. That one fouled off. That misses, and it's 1-1.
One wonderful thing about the postseason, you never know who's going to be the hero. It could be the superstar, but often it's a far more unlikely player.
Swing and a ball popped up. And that is foul. You know, one unlikely postseason hero I saw up close, Alex Gonzalez of the Marlins in the 2003 World Series.
What do you got?
Really known for his bat, but he hit a walk-off homer in extra innings in Game 4. It tied the series and was a huge momentum swing. 3-2. The pitch is outside and ball 4. And that's their first base runner of the game. Stowers in the box here and fouls it off for strike 1. Here comes the 0-1.
Ball.
No score here in the second. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Fought off foul. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Next to hit, Austin Wells. That's out to center field. Kwan should have this one. And there are 2 down. Otto Lopez, the next up for the Marlins. Yeah, that's fouled off.
He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means. I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
The rope into right, and that's a base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. Digging in, Griffin Kona.
Ball.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
That is the inning. Well, here we go. Top of the 3rd. Scoreless game.
No, inside.
Hit on the ground to short. Edwards. In plenty of time to first. Leadoff hitter gone in the 3rd. And now it's going to be Joey Ortiz. On the ground to short. Edwards. First 2 batters retired here in the top of the 3rd. So the Guardians lineup turns over. Here's Francisco Lindor. That's towards center. Marcy drifts towards it. And that is that. Back here in Miami. And now for the Marlins, Jacob Marcy.
That's a ball. Ball.
The 2-1. That
Ball.
one missing
No, that's
inside. It's a leadoff walk.
Take your base.
And that's the go-ahead run.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
On the ground, could be 2. Over to Turang, 1. And they get him easily at first. It's a double play. Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr. Struck out swinging his first time.
Ball 1.
That one hammered center field. That's back. Hauls it in on the warning track. We're in the second game of this division series. As we go to the top of the 4th, Christian Yelich digs in for the Guardians.
Ball.
Outside with a breaking ball. On the ground, right side. Konai takes it to the bag. That's the first out in the top of the 4th. Stephen Kwan, the next to hit. 1 for 1 with a single so far.
No, off the plate. No,
He's just
outside.
missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but So many times pitchers
Oh, that ball got him pretty good out there on the mound. He gets to the bag in time, and they get it out of the play. Now the 4-hole hitter for the Guardians, Bryce Terang. And that one fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Here in game 2 of the NLDS. This one in the air, center field. Marcy settles under it. And that'll do it. Back here at Lone Depot Park. And now for the Marlins, Max Muncy.
Max Muncy.
Foul ball there.
Ball.
And a foul ball. The 1-2. Muncy hits a high fly ball, right field. That one's carrying. And it's out of here. Into the home bullpen for a homer. He'll circle the bases. The Marlins on the board first. It's 1-zip.
The one thing the pitcher didn't want to happen just happened. That's not an easy one to stomach.
Here's Ramon Laureano. Worked a walk at his first trip to the plate. Check swing, and he went. And that is strike 1. Time call foul. The other way, and foul ball. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. At the plate, Kyle Stowers.
Ball. Down low.
Swing and a miss. That one at 99. That's strike 1.
Ball 2.
1 out, bases empty, and a run in. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. To the right side, Terang. Slings to first in time. And now the catcher comes up to him. Austin Wells. Flied to center his first time. And that one is lifted in the air. That is the inning. We go to the top of the 5th. Stepping up for the Guardians, Drake Baldwin. And that one fouled off.
You know, these Guardians, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They have guys in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
Ball.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And the tying run is on base.
Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's going to find some holes.
Now at the plate, Kyle Mansardo. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Here's Lopez for one. Back to first, and it's over his head. Now it's the DH, Bo Naylor. 0 for 1, he grounded out in his first at bat.
Ball 1.
Now the tag at third, and they got him. 2 down, nobody on. That
Outside,
one
that's ball
misses,
three.
and it's 3-0.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
On the ground right side, fires over to first, and that will end the inning. Back here in Miami, and now for the Marlins, Otto Lopez. Grounds one to short. Lindor tosses to first. One pitch and one out. Griffin Conant, the next up for the Marlins. Popped out to left his first time.
Oh, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Tried to check his swing there, appeal to third, didn't go. Goes down looking. Two down, bases empty. And up next for Miami, Jacob Marcy. That one ran inside, almost got him. In the air to left center. Kwan has a beat on it. And that's the third out. Top of the sixth inning. Stepping up for the Guardians, Eli White.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
The 0-2.
Ball. No,
Definitely
that's
got
the
the hitter
ball.
conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Joey Ortiz getting ready to hit. Grounded out his first time up.
No,
Pretty
that's the
frugal
ball.
guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Swings over the top of that one.
He's been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at-bat.
The Guardians trailing by a run, and we're the top half of the sixth. Good job to fight that one off. Misses,
no.
and it's 2-2. Next
Ball.
offering is downstairs. Lined, and that's a base hit. He forced a lot of pitches to be thrown and ends up collecting a hit. Back to the top of the order now. Now up to hit Francisco Lindor. Runner on the go. Pitch is high.
You got to be.
And that's a stolen bait. Not even close. And the tying run is now in scoring position. Right side. Conant steps on the bag. Got him.
Oh, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind. With another ground ball. Good execution.
Number 58.
Yelich
No.
up to bat next. Lays off for a ball. Swing and a high fly ball right field. And that's the third out. Bottom of the sixth inning.
Now pitching for
The Guardians going with a new pitcher, Eric Sabrowski.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
On the ground, right side, Terang. Whips it to first.
You're out.
And that's one out as they get the leadoff hitter in the sixth. Comes up empty. That's strike two. Check swing didn't go. Now 1-2.
Ball.
Got him. Out. Number 2. Here comes Max Muncy. He's already homered here in this one.
Max Muncy.
2 down, nobody on. Here in game 2 of the NLDS. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Slider misses outside. Got him. Outside pitch. Back here at Lone Depot Park. Top of inning number 7. Stephen Kwan digs in for the Guardians. Inside corner, and that's called a strike.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
And that puts the tying run on base.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. That ball right there landed in what they call like no man's land, meaning it's not really a spot on the field where you can expect anyone to get to it easily. I mean, it's a tough play going back for the shortstop, but also for the outfielders trying to come in. They got to go a long way as well.
In the air to left center, Laureano moving under it. That's out number 2. And up next for Cleveland, Kyle Manzardo.
Right now they're looking for something, hit hard into the gaps, give them an opportunity with 2 outs to score that run from first.
The Marlins trying to hold a 1-run lead here in the late stages of game 2.
Well, this looks like it's going to be a wasted opportunity. It's frustrating when you get the leadoff man on, but you can't get him into scoring position. They're going to need a big knock.
No.
Try to put something up on the board.
Fouls one away, and now 3-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. 3-2. Payoff pitch. And that's ball 4.
Take your base.
And the go-ahead run is on base. Bo Naylor. Digs in. Looks like a pinch hitter for the Guardians. David Fry.
Oh, great spot. He's looking to come through with that go-ahead run on base.
Swing and a miss. Strike 1. Pitch is in the dirt. Ball 1. Swing and a miss. The Fish holding on to a 1-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Inning over. That's a crucial miss. Bottom of the 7th. And now for the Marlins. Matt Vesta takes over on the mound. Swings and lines a base hit into left field. And a good start to the inning.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Stowers stands in now and watches strike 1. into left center for a base hit. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. And now runners at the corners, nobody out.
Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottom.
Now this one's into the outfield, and it could score two. One run is in. Pulls into second. That's an RBI double.
Got the job done to put him up by two. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep. Took the...
This one in the air, center field. He's got it. Both runners tagging. Runner from third into score. And they take a 3-run lead. Now it's going to be Yuki Matsui on the pitch here.
Now pitching for the Guardians, number 1, Yuki Matsui.
And a big swing and a miss.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Smoked into left field, base hit. In comes the run from third to add on. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 4.
Comes through with the RBI. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer, and he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
Marcy, the next to hit, takes ball 1.
Yep.
Fastball for a strike. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Konai leads off first with 1 away. On the ground to third. Ortiz over to Turang. 1. And it's a double play to end the inning. We're in the second game of this division series. Ready to begin the 8th. Eli White digs in for the Guardians. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 2. That's ball inside. 3. And before the pitch, he steps off. The 3-1 in for a strike, full count. Reaching down and makes the grab. Stepping up for the Guardians, Joey Ortiz, 1 for 2. It's in and out of his glove. The flip, and he's out easily. Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. 0 for 3 in this one. In the air, right center. This is mashed way back and gone. Francisco Lindor takes him deep. And they're on the scoreboard. It's 4-1.
Well, there goes the shutout. Just like that. They're still behind, but this is a start.
Yelich at the plate now as he chases after that one. And there's the strike.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at-bats. Try to chip away at that lead.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side. And that'll do it. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Now it's the Marlins leadoff hitter, Xavier Edwards. And first offering is fouled off. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Gets him. One away on a drop third strike.
Just not a good pitch to swing at. One reason he's an everyday player is he usually lays off of that jump.
Tatis at the plate now, and that's strike one. Late with the swing there. In the dirt, and it's 1-2. On the ground, out to short. And they take care of Tatis for the out. Here's Max Muncy, that funky Muncy. He's already homered in this game. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
Throwing the ball well, and they need this scoreless inning in relief right here. Been doing a good job keeping.
Oh, that's a strikeout. Back here in Miami. We go to the ninth. New pitcher for the Marlins, Andrew Nardi.
Well, in this one, the offense has sputtered. Somebody's got to find a way to get on, keep the line moving, and manufacture at least one run. Then maybe you get two or three.
Swings through that one for strike two. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth. Terang stands in now, looks at that one inside.
Ball two.
Well, that's a base hit. And a man aboard. Stepping up for the Guardians, Drake Baldwin. 1 for 3. Oh, that one rides up and in. Now snap throw to first.
He's in there. He's safe.
Back and save. That misses. 2 balls, no strikes. On the ground, left side. 6, 4,
Out on the tag.
3, and that's the ball game.
Well, this was a must-win for this team. Game 2 of the series at home after dropping Game 1. They win it today. They feel a lot better heading to the next ballpark for Game 3.
So singy as the numbers show, a great performance on the mound in this one.
Absolutely, and that really set the tone from the beginning. A fantastic effort.